most important thing is to make the world understand what is happening, because seeing dead rhinos does not give them the full picture. They have to realize this is what's happening.
It is a horrifying morning for veterinarian William Fowles. He patrols Karacha Game Reserve in South Africa's Eastern Cape province, looking for 3 rhinos that had been poached and dehorned the night before. For this 10-year-old white rhino, help comes too late. The other 2 struggle to stay conscious.
As those animals were waking up, just the full horror of the pain that they possibly weren't feeling hit them in one go. And she's the female. On the one hand, she was obviously waking up to the horror and the pain. On the other hand, she was trying to stand up. So as she was standing up, she kept on hitting her head on the ground, which must have added to the pain.
The young cow gets on her feet and disappears into the thicket, for now. White rhino in their natural habitat. They are herbivores, spending all day eating grasses. The males can grow to weigh over 2 tons, an iconic species, unique to southern Africa, an attraction for safari goers. But they are also an easy target for poachers. Equipped with high-tech gear, they may end up driving the rhino to extinction. Local authorities are powerless against the well-organized international syndicates. The scarce arrests don't deter them. 2 days after the poachings, the veterinarian checks up on the 2 surviving rhinos, Thandi and Themba. Treatment will be vital.
We need to cut down through all the dead stuff. I can feel it when I'm cutting it, whether it's alive or dead. The live tissue is soft, the dead tissue is really hard. But we're taking all the dead tissue away, so that we're left with live tissue at the end. And this we might have to do several times. All of this is going to die anyway, yeah, and it's going to make the infection a lot worse. She is standing, it'll run down.
Instead of simply cutting off the horn, the poachers savagely chopped off the rhino's face.
There was a piece of bone like that they removed. On top of that was the growth plate, and then the horn started. So her skull used to go there, where my hands are, and then the flesh, including the growth plate, was on top of that. All of that's been removed.
Themba struggles to his feet. For the wildlife veterinarian William Fowles, with more than 20 years' experience, it is an overwhelming sight.
When you're working with them, you know, when you're hands-on and you've got a job to do and you're just trying to do your best for them, it's very easy to push the emotions to one side, but at some stage you've got to deal with it.
And you think of Geza too, eh?
At some stage you've got to try and process this and just try and get your head around how it's possible for a human to even conceive putting an animal through so much agony. And I tell you, the people of this country are getting fed up with these guys. Absolutely. The whole world is getting fed up with these guys.
A meeting has been called in to discuss plans to protect the animals. Alan Weyers is the park manager. He explains what seems like a bizarre course of action to dehorn all the remaining rhinos.
It's a very controversial decision that we've taken, but at this stage we can't wait. We can't wait for anybody to tell us what to do or do whatever. We've got to do what we can on the ground, and we believe that at this stage is the best option we've got to try and protect these rhinos.
Of the 3 poached rhinos, only 1 survives. The bull, Themba, struggles for a few weeks but eventually passes away when he slips and falls into a waterhole. Due to the help of veterinarian Fowles, the heavily injured female is still alive. The rhino population that was once thought to be secure now is down to an estimated 20,000, and at the rates they are being poached, may soon be facing extinction.